Hi guys, and welcome to my channel See Anime. Today I'm going to talk to you about Oshinoko, an anime that impressed me a lot, and that might surprise you. Ai is a 16-year-old idol with beautiful features, and they're from an idol group called Beko Machine Lorient, an explosive popularity in the world of showbiz. In the following her debut, she is the star who shines the brightest in the eyes of her fans. One of her fans, Gorō, a gynecologist, who loves Ai one day while watching his concert live on television in a patient room, a nurse tells him to stop because his opponent's the hospital policy. He dismisses the nurse's concerns, but discovers that one of his patients is not feeling well. When he visited the patient turned out to be a girl named Serena, who tells her that Ai and her idol and what wants to be like her, and if she ever had a chance to be reborn, she will want this face. Gorō, finding that reborn is a story of useless children, tells her to stop being reborn and become an idol in this life because she has the cutest look. And finding it comforting, she asks to marry him. But Gorō rejects him, saying she is still underage, but that he will think about it when she turns 16 the next day. Serena dies from her long illness, and Gorō wishes she would be reborn as a healthy girl. After a while, Gorō discovers that his beloved idol has taken a break due to health problems and is suddenly remorseful. A nurse tells him that her next patient is crying for him, and when he went to check, he was shocked to see that the patient is none other than his idol Ai, who is pregnant with twins despite being pregnant with someone else. Gorō decides to support her, promising him a healthy delivery. Over time, he took care of Ai and his exercises and other business, spending the hours and days together. The day before his delivery, Gorō asked for a 10-hour leave because he had something to do at home, i.e., saying that she prefers him for his delivery to other doctors. But Gorō assures him that he will return before his delivery when he returns home. A mysterious character questions the health of Ai and his twins, realizing that the man wants Ai's life by exposing him to the world. Gorō decides to follow him, but the man deceives him, and the throwing off the cliff as he is at his last breath, Gorō thinks about meeting Serena and his last words about his rebirth as a celebrity, and the next thing he realizes is that he is reborn, and he is now the son of his idol. Gorō woke up baby one of Ai's twin children. He still has all the memories of his previous life as a doctor intact. He reflected on his situation, but decided to live his newborn life, cherishing the situation because he was adored by his new mother. And also the idol he also meets his ruby sister Hoshino, who's a little stubborn like him. Meanwhile, Hoshino returns to his idol life and arranges with the president of his Ichigo company, that's all, and his AKO family. They made an agreement stating that he would take care of the twins while she continued to be an idol. Ichigo also reminded me not to let anyone know his children. Otherwise, it would be the end of his career, and then performs live on television after 6 months of break in the look on the television and thanks his murderer, stating that thanks to him, he is reborn as a child of his favorite idol. His sister Ruby also joins him and scolds him for not waking him up before the start of the concert after watching applauded Dai's return on television. It has been revealed that his twin sister, Ruby Hoshino, was also someone who had reincarnated during the night. When they were all supposed to sleep, he finds out when someone sent abusive messages on Garlic's account. And Ruby led a cyber gur against the online hater besides Style. As what was a guy in his previous life, he refused physical interaction with Ai, including breastfeeding. But Ruby appreciates it, stating that it is a law of nature for a girl to suck her mother's breasts. Sometime later, Miyako is all who keep them when Sais went to work. He hears her complain about taking care of them. She says she married Ichigo. That's all, with the promise that she will work with sexy guys. But instead she became the babysitter, a single mother who refuses to disclose the father. She then plans to sell information about Ai's twin children online, claiming that it will make her famous and very rich. By hearing this, Ruby decides to kill Miyako. But neither her suggestion that she is taller and that they are just babies wondering what to do. So he decides the two of them to work together to trick her into keeping the secret, acting as a messenger from heaven. And Amaterasu is revealing that they can speak. Shocked by this, Miyako thinks this is an illusion. But the twins tell her that if she ever discloses their information online, she will suffer from divine punishment and then die. And if she keeps the secret, she will be blessed with a terrified and happy sexy guy at the same time. Miyako decides to keep the secret later that night, what remembers her life as Gorō, and a memory of Sarina saying that Ruby reminds her of Sarina, and what has the face to become a great actor, calling the name Sarina out loud when Ruby heard him. She heard him, thought he was calling her, but what to ignore her say, think it was the name of someone he knew in his previous life. It was later revealed that Sarina was the name of Ruby in his previous life. She's also the same Sarina who proposed Aqua in her previous life to the hospital, months after Hoshino Ai returned to Bakomachi. They are still unpopular. Ai laments having a small salary and the fact that it will not be enough to afford life with the twins. Ruby asked how idols should have been paid more each month. But he disciplined the idea and described how the real reality works, how salaries are distributed among the members of an idol group, the costumes deducted from their total salary, and how sales of goods also affect the salaries of the idol. Miyako also deliberates more about the reality of the idol group and the difficulty of competing with individual artists and in the entertainment industry as a whole. A person needs something to stand out on his own and get more job offers. Thinking about this during his training, I felt a little depressed and read a tweet that said that his head looking fake on her upcoming program, Bakomachi, has a promotional event, and the twins were brought in after begging Miyako they posed as a staff member's children and enjoyed a close-up performance from their mother while playing at it, thought about it at the tweet, and agreed with resignation that the smile as she does now and compose lies. However, her eyes went to the twins, and she saw them play vigorously vegetable garden with glow sticks and voted for her mother, seeing this. She stopped for a moment and smiled sincerely in front of their adorable T. The twins' performance went viral, reaching over 2 million in a matter of hours. And after Ai saw the reaction, she finally figured out how to create a real smile. A year later, the twins have grown so much that they can walk and talk without being too suspicious. He joined Ai on his work this time by acting in a drama after begging Miyako since Kishigo. That's all told them not to tell anyone about their mother. He claims to be his children this time, and they showed the famous director Teki Katanda on the set, while everyone on the set loves the beauty of Ruby, to which went out to get a fresh air message to the director Teki, who threatened to expel him from the set if he cried. On hearing this, to which apologizes for his rude behavior and asked to show his favor to their agency and to his mother in the future, as she was nonchalant about Aqua's ability to talk like an adult, even though he is barely a year old, but offers him a business card in case he wants to be a child actor. They both have a conversation about actresses in the film industry and notice that Ai attracts attention. Even though his acting is average, a month later, Ai, Ruby, and Aqua watches the drama, and were surprised that Ai barely appeared in a scene. Aqua immediately called the director, and he explained that the company producing the drama could not put the lead actress with Ai because she is too cute for our screen and have decided to cut it to apologize. The director offers to give Ai a role in a movie, but he will only offer you for one thing: to know if what is also willing to be in the movie Aqua is called on the set, working as a child actor for Tashi's new film. Even if Aqua tells him to choose his sister in his place, since she is good at playing, put at the card saying that he only wants him in the movie after that, to which met his partner, another child actress, Anna, who managed to annoy him with his fair and critical attitude during the filming. Anna played his role well, but Aqua wanted his sister to be in the film and decided not to act, knowing that he is already too scary as he is. But to his surprise, he unintentionally did a great job doing the scene and even received praise from others. After the tears, Anna begged the director to resume, because she recognizes that his acting in this scene was inferior to that of Aqua. What is the director then talked about acting and the importance of communication skills, in particular of those who can naturally feel the intention behind the script and what the director wants. 2 years have passed since the concert of actors, and Ai's career accelerated as she got the star in the movie. Mares now enters kindergarten, and one day the kindergarten decided to organize a festival. Ruby remembers her previous life and how she cannot dance because from her illness, seeing her daughter stranded AAE
decided to join her, even taught her a valuable lesson about confidence leading.
Her to believe in herself, she then overcame her fears and started dancing, while Aqua watched, saying that she was not only good at playing, but also at dancing. After that, Aya phoned her ex, an alleged father of the twins, and asked him to come and meet the twins. Twins tell him at the same time about his new address. Garlic's career was at its peak as she gained popularity job offers and even performed at Tokyo Dome. She dwells on the past, remembering how she was spotted by Ishigasutu, and how outspoken he was about idol life, and the pretty lie she decided to become an idol so she could love something, lie being her teeth, hoping that her lie would become truth, as she repeatedly repeated, "I love you," to her fans. She thought she would love her children when she became a mother, but she didn't say it because she doesn't want to throw out the words. So she lies on her 20th birthday. She woke up to the sound of her doorbell and opened it to a suspicious man holding a flower and a knife that stabbed his body. The man then said hurtful words about how he had been betrayed as a fan when he found out she had children filled with a lot of blood, explained in her irregular breath how she wanted to love you, her fans. She even remembered the name of the man, Rio, and the fact that she always kept a jewel that had given her. In hearing this, the man feels guilty about himself and runs away in anguish. After that, trying to help his mother, calling an ambulance and identifying the injury medal, is that there is not enough time for her. Ruby was on the other side of the door. She was not allowed to say what was really going on. She said these last words to Aqua, asking him to apologize to the director for the scheduled film. She will miss Ichigo for the concert at the Dome. She will miss. She tells him that she wanted Ruby to become an idol like her and wanted to play with her at the same stage. Not only that she thinks about how good a good actor is and wanted him to be a great actor, she also wanted to see them both grow up and how happy she was to have them both. Half in the world before closing her eyes, she manages to say, "I love you" to her children, noticing that it is certainly not a lie because it comes from the bottom of her heart. After that, the bright stars disappear from her eyes, and she dies as a result of her injury. Internet reacted to Dai's death with sympathy, but there are still some who use it to attract attention, either by reacting coldly or using as a kind of criticism of the government. After only 3 days, the story ceased to be evoked as the news cycle progressed and the children were officially raised to become Miyako's children. Later, Aqua realized that her mother's information should not have been disclosed easily unless she herself had disclosed it to their potential father, who may also be a figure. From the world of entertainment, he then resolves to find him and kill him with his own hands, then meets Chua and asks the director of the Raised as his child. After several years, the twins have now grown up, and the curtain rises for the next act of the story as the twins now enter high school for the first time, and the saga of Aqua's revenge begins. We arrive at the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.